How do we build the perfect grip for golf? A lot of people still come for us for golf lessons, and one of the biggest things that's holding them back is actually how they're holding the golf club. So in today's video, we're going to show you how to build the grip for golf that's going to help improve more power and accuracy in your game.
Hi, we're your coaches Piers and Andy from Meandmygolf. Now, if you're serious about improving your game this winter especially, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell, and we're going to help you through the winter.
Yes, definitely. So in today's video, we're going to show you really how to position the hands on the golf club, how to link them together, and what sort of grip pressure we should be having. Three common things that we get asked all the time. So let's start, Piers, just by showing really how we position the hands on the club in the right way.
So let's start with the lead hand, so the left hand for me. So you'll notice I've got an old scabby glove on there. You're going to see why in a moment, but it's really important how you position the handle of the golf club in your hand. So what we would like to see is that the club runs from the bottom of the index finger, so the bottom joint of the index finger, underneath the bottom pad here of the little finger. And you'll also notice when I'm doing this, I'll put my hand over there so you can see it, you'll also notice as well I'm not holding the top part of the grip. So I'm making sure this white ring I've got on the club, on the grip here, I'm making sure I stay away from that. But the reason I've got this scabby glove on here is because Andy's got a Sharpie in his pocket and he's going to draw a template on there, which will be very useful for you to do with your practice. So let me just get it as I want there, Andy. And you're going to draw that line on there for me if you could. 2 lines. Probably need to get a friend to help you do that. Perfect, okay. That looks pretty good. So you'll notice now I've got that channel there to put the grip through, the handle through. So another little tip for you is to actually get the golf club, get it in that groove obviously that you've drawn on your glove, and then from there let it balance in between the index finger and the bottom of the heel pad on your hand. And you can see now I've got perfect control of that golf club. If the club starts moving too far up, you're going to drop the golf club. And this is a big problem that we see. Golfers will hold the club too high up in their hand, and it really does ruin their golf swing as a result.
Courtesy of Mr. Ben Hogan, by the way, that is in his famous book, The Modern Fundamentals of Golf.
5 lessons.
Fundamentals.
5 lessons, absolutely. So from here again, I'm making sure that that club is in that groove, that template that I've created. Now, when I put it down to the ground, you will notice from here, you can pretty much see what I can see, in that I can see the top 2 knuckles on my lead hand. I can also see the TaylorMade logo. And from there as well, you'll see that my thumb is ever so slightly down the right-hand side of the handle. So that's perfect for a neutral shot.
We don't want that thumb down the middle. A lot of people make the mistake of getting the thumb down the middle.
We need it there for support throughout the golf swing. Now, one thing that we see a lot of golfers do, especially if they get it too high up in the hand, or if they get their hand too much underneath the club like so, is a slice. So we call this a weak grip, and that causes a slice, so we want to make sure we definitely don't go towards that. Okay, so let's reset that there, Andy. Now from here, the right hand, what should we do with this? Again, think of it this way. We want to run it through the hand very similar, going through the bottom part of the index finger underneath the pad on the little finger. But when we apply the hand, it's really important that we get the palm parallel to your target. Okay, so it's coming in face onto the golf club like so. So it comes into the side like so, and then the hand closes. So from here now, when I do this, I can see that my right thumb is on top of my left thumb, and I've created a V between the thumb and the forefinger, and it's going up anywhere between my right ear and my right shoulder. Again, if we think about the slicer, do not let the hand go too much on top, because that's going to open that club face and cause that slice.
That's a nice neutral grip there. Okay, let's just fire a shot off away there, Piers. You've talked just about building the grip, and Piers's obviously grip's pretty good here, but for you guys at home, it's just a key routine to get into to position these hands in a good place.
It's actually something I don't struggle with under the grip, actually. Maybe a few other things in the golf swing. Let's keep watching.
That's a nice shot.
Oh,
nice
short.
Shot. Perfect. So now look, guys, if this is valuable to you and this is helpful, then make sure you hit that like. We really appreciate if you do. It helps us reach more golfers. And if you think this could help a friend, share the video with them. They may be thankful for that as well.
They may indeed, but they may beat you as a result, unfortunately.
How do we link them together? Again, this is really important, the position of the hands as well, how we join them together.
Yeah, definitely. Look, there's 3 options for you. There's 3 options. So first of all, let's hold the golf club here so you can see, because it all happens underneath. The first one is the baseball grip. This is where all the fingers are on the handle. Very, very simple. Then we have the overlap grip, which is what myself and Andy do, which is where the little finger on the right hand, it just either fits on top of the index finger of the left hand or goes in between the middle finger and the index finger on the left hand. So that's the overlap. And then we've got the interlock. Now, Tiger Woods and Jack Nicklaus use this, so obviously this is a pretty decent grip. This is where you get the little finger on the right hand and the index finger on the left hand, and you intertwine them like so. Again, this is used by Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods.
Okay, perfect. Now, people make the mistake when they're doing this, which we want to avoid, Just talk us through this, Pierce.
Yeah, so again, look, they get the left hand on the club really good. They know they want to go for the interlock, and they actually come in from this side here. So the palm's facing up to the sky, not parallel to the target, comes in like this, and they create a deep interlock where you're trying to jam almost the fingers together. Then as soon as you hold onto the golf club, it can almost look like this. And you can see that right hand looks ugly as sin there. There's no way you want to hit golf shots with that.
That will not help your game. That will not help your game. So don't do that. Make sure you do it from the side on.
Yeah, side on's really good, and don't feel like you're trying to jam the fingers together, just allow them to sort of flow together.
Okay, well, let's hit another shot. You're the overlap, as you mentioned.
I'm going overlap again, yeah, and back to the overlap.
There's no right or wrong with this either. Experiment with what feels good, but also what actually gives you the best results. There's no set one that you need to do. But it's so important to revisit these basics because they're key. The grip, the stance, the posture. And actually we've got an amazing plan that we've created called How to Play Golf the Basics, which you can access for free, which helps you revisit all these things no matter what level you are. Click the link in the description and check that out. It will definitely help.
Absolutely.
Okay, final one. Grip pressure. How hard should we be holding it? Now, before we get into it, me and Pierce have been coaching for now almost 20 years, and I don't remember ever saying to somebody, grip it tighter, please. Grip it tighter. You've got it too loose. So there's a clue there in what you should be thinking of.
Do you know what? I totally concur with that. So the big issue we see is people are too tight. And if we think about it, if you get too tight, you're going to restrict the movement of your golf swing. So the way we say is you can work on scales if you want to, but the best way of doing this is get the grip that you want, make sure it's set how you would like it. And then as you're about to hit the shot, maybe when you're looking at the target, just allow the club to move. Create a waggle in your swing or in your pre-shot routine, which just allows you to feel the club head. Obviously, when you're doing this, you're going to be holding the club still, but at least you know from here, you're not creating that undue tension in your wrists and your hands. Yeah, it's a really powerful way.
Have some awareness. This is the important thing. When you're on the golf course, you know, before you hit a shot, have some awareness of what it feels like. The arm's nice and soft, a bit of freedom in the wrist. That really will help you develop that. And I think just having some softness will make it a bit easier to actually produce a smoother motion as well.
Yeah, good, good, good. And I want to hit one more, Andy. And I think, look, the one thing we'd always say with people, once you've watched this video and you've developed your grip and made it better, just make sure you keep checking it, because it's the one thing, even if someone has a lesson, 6 months later, we look at the grip and, oh, it slipped again, so it can slip. So you need to make sure that you check it regularly, but at least you've got those checkpoints now to do that. Right, this is going in, Andy, come on.
You hit one pretty close.
Oh, this could be really good. So all three are on the green.
I'm going to watch this. I'm going to watch this. Probably going to be the closest one.
Oh,
a little big. We'll getting stronger.
It's all right.
Guys, hope that helps. Some really important, useful things that you should be thinking about when it comes to building that grip. Hope that was useful to you. Remember to check out How to Play Golf the Basics down below. You can access that for free. It's always important to revisit those basics. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.